y'all? Tye here. Today's Tuesday, so you know what that means. That means today's another episode of Let's Talk Tuesdays. My special guest of the week this week is going to be my Dr. Pepper. If you guys don't have a Buc-ee's or don't know what a Buc-ee's is, go ahead and Google it. It is one of the best places on earth. So today's episode of Let's Talk Tuesdays is going to be just a smidgen different because today we are going to be doing a book review. Yay! Today's book that we're going to be kind of reviewing and talking about is going to be the recently released, much anticipated Harry Potter and the Cursed Child. So much like everybody else on planet Earth, I am a big Harry Potter fan. I've been a Harry Potter fan ever since I was a little kid. I've read all the books twice over. I did get this either the day or the day after it released, and I'm not gonna lie, I finished it within like a day and a half. It is such an easy read, and I think that's one of the things that turned me off so much about this was the fact that it is a script. It is not a real novel. It's not an actual like story. It's a script. I don't know. To me, that was, I don't know. It made it interesting, but it also it cut off a lot of like storylines and details that I would have loved actually delving into and reading. But nonetheless, I was excited to have another Harry Potter book back in my life. So like I said, it is a script book. It is parts 1 and 2, and as you can see up here, it says special rehearsal edition script. I don't know what makes it like a special edition. I don't know. So this takes place 19 years after the Battle of Hogwarts. Harry, Hermione, Ron, Ginny, Draco, they're all grown up now. They're like late 30s, early 40s-ish, so you know they're getting on up there. And their kids are grown as well. They're heading to Hogwarts. Their first year's there. So the plot and the storyline kind of revolves obviously around the main group of kids from the first book, Harry, Hermione, Ron, Ginny, and Draco. But also it revolves mainly around Albus, who is Harry's son, and Scorpius, who is Draco's son. They become like BFFs at Hogwarts because, you know, they're living in their father's shadows. No one understands them. They have no friends. They have nobody. And so they kind of link up together and they fall into like this big old bromance, which I'm not gonna lie, was a really cute thing throughout the book because it was like their romance was so cheesy and so lovely that it could have been a little bit more than a romance, but they kept it at a bromance. So it would be nice to see something in the future, just saying. I'm not gonna lie, this book was really cheesy. Like love and growing up and friendships were like times 10 in this story, and I think it was just because it was all such a fast-paced book. And that was one of the biggest turnoffs for me, like I said, was that it is such a fast-paced book. Within like the first third of the book, you see Albus and them go through like their first 3 years of Hogwarts, and it's kind of like running by really fast. And I feel like things get a little muddled because you're sitting there like, okay, what's going on? Like, wait, that just happened. Okay, got it. And it just, I don't know. To me, I would have preferred an actual novel and not a script. Now I get it, like this is based on the play that they have going on, and honestly, I'm pretty sure it's a great play. Like, I'm pretty sure it is, and if it ever like went on tour, I would totally go see it, and I would probably totally love it. I just wish that they would have taken that play and actually maybe JK actually write a novel about it and go in depth with it, because this just opens up like a whole new universe to the Harry Potter world. Throwing their kids into it and giving them this whole storyline that goes with Voldemort still and all these good things and them growing up and dealing with it. It could have been such a good thing had it been a novel, but I'm not saying I hated it. Like, I really did enjoy this book. I enjoyed reading it. Like I said, it was such a fast read. And one of my favorite things, I don't want to like give away anything, that's why I'm kind of like trying to stay away from like spoilers. Probably my favorite thing in this whole book was the fact that they go back and forth between time, and you get to like relive and re-see a lot of like people who have died in the series, and that just made me really happy because it's like you don't realize you miss these characters so much until you actually go back and see them alive again, and it's like, oh, my heart. Because one of my favorite characters out of the whole book series did die in the 4th book during the Triwizard Tournament. Not saying any names, but he was an attractive wizard. And he is back alive in this book for a second, and it was just, I don't know, I thought that was so cool. So if anything, that's probably definitely my favorite part of this whole book. And like I said, my least favorite part, just the fact that it is a script and not an actual story. So it goes by so fast. All in all, I did really enjoy this book. It was good. Who knows, maybe this will open the door to a whole series for JK to write. I don't know, maybe it won't. Maybe this is all we're ever gonna get. I am going to go ahead and stop rambling on now because this book review kind of just turned into that, a ramble. But I hope you guys enjoyed it. Did you guys get this book? Did you guys read this book? If so, what did you think? Because I honestly would like to know. But if you did enjoy this video, go ahead and give me a big old thumbs up. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about this book, but also let me know what house you're in. If you'd like to follow me on any of my social medias, the links as always will be in the description below. And until next time, stay rad. Bye!